Good day, social media. Matter of fact, good morning, social media. It's still morning time. At least around here it is. Pretty cold for this time of year around here. So that's why we're in the basement. It's rainy and it's cold. You know, I just got out the hospital. I had a little procedure, but you know, that's another story. Me and Punkin out here, down here, getting a little exercise. Good girl, that's my dog. Hey, that's my dog. That's my dog. You work it out, girl. Look how fast you. I think this is the fattest Punkin that's ever been. Straight up. This is probably the fattest she's ever been in her life, besides being pregnant. So we got a lot of work to do, but we're gonna do it. We can't have her running around like this. That shit's ridiculous. But my guy texted me. He called me yesterday. He's a square. He don't really know nothing about bulldogs. So somehow he's a hustler though. He's a bona fide hustler. So somehow he done came across like 3 or 4 puppies. I don't know if they're pit bulls or not. You know, at that age, you can't really tell, but probably like some bully type stuff. Not, you know, probably just some bullshit. But with that being said, you know, he was asking me, do I know somebody? You know, I'm like, bro, the people I know, they deal in game dogs. You know what I mean? So that dog's not registered. You don't know nothing about the parents. You know what I mean? So that's going to be hard for me to help you out in that area. You know, I'm not going to be able to help you out. You know, I do know a few squares that's interested in the dog. So, you know, I could just point them in his direction, let them talk to him. And they could decide on their own if they want to deal with something like that. But he's trying to get, like I said, he's a hustler. He's trying to get $1,000 for this unregistered dog that he know nothing about. I'm like, this dude is crazy. A little puppy, look like he's about 10 weeks or something. He don't know no better. He's going to 3-4 months. Dog, dude, that dog is about 10 weeks old. If that. But anywho, but it just made me think about him. I remember one year, okay, he's a crip. He's a shotgun. And on a normal basis, we really don't get along with the shotgun. You know what I mean? A lot of them we do, and most of them we don't. Like, we have a rivalry with them. That's for sure. That's like, you know, there's no secret about that. We had a long-standing beef with the shotgun. Back in the day. I'm 48 years old. I'm not into that shit. But I remember one year, it was New Year's. And we went to, he a hustler, like all around hustler. His name is Nose. Hey, get out for that. He'll try to fuck with some pimping. You know, he been selling work all his life. We give him anything, man. Bro's gonna try to push it, right? Boom, but he likes fucking with bitches too. He likes fucking with whores. So he had a bad little bitch too. And her and her people was having a hotel party. So we go to the hotel party. We kicking it and shit. Ooh. So my cousin Lolly, he can't find his woman. Now, in all reality, he should have just been broke bad on her. She fucked a gang of people since they been together. So he calling the shit out of her. They telling them, hey, bro, them phone calls on our phone. We don't even know you. We need you to stop using that phone. But he keep jumping on it and shit. So him and one of the dudes kind of have a little bit of words. And they end up telling us we got to leave. Which is okay with me. Come on. So then we out in the hallway. Or we're leaving. But one of the dudes, the big swole ass nigga, he decide he gonna come out. Big swole ass nigga, but he sound like a square, you know, when we talking to him and shit. So he thinking the muscles is something special, right? But Lolly not just no little dude either, though. You know what I mean? He probably 6'2", 6'3", and he you know, he got a little size on him. Unless he's, you know, he messed with them drugs and shit too. So unless he's messing with them drugs, but when he's himself, he's thick. You know what I mean? So we leaving out. Dude out there, he's saying some little shit. He kind of talking slick, but he ain't being too disrespectful. I had been thinking I'm gonna steal on him, right? I was gonna hit him, bam, but I didn't. So before I know it, Nose crowned him with the bottle. Nose ain't no big dude though. Nose crowned him. Bam. He's a little shook. He tried to fight. They, flew flop him a little bit. But I don't know. His people realize he been out in the hallway a minute, so they come running out. So it's a bunch of them. It's a few of us. But they don't really want to fight. You know what I mean? So it's a big old commotion and shit. I can't remember all the details. But what I do remember is what it turned into is they came out the hotel room with all kind of bottles and all kind of shit because they got a bunch of liquor in there. It's New Year's Eve. So we try to jump and we're getting on the elevator. So we get on the elevator, a bottle whizzed past me. Boom, psh, boom, hit the back of the elevator. Boom, but it don't buck. So one of the homies pick it up, throw it back at him. Bam. So now we having this bottle fight. You know what I mean? Like they're on the outside of the elevator. We're on the inside, but the doors are open. I don't know why the doors are open, but the doors ain't shutting. The doors are open. Boom. So it's glass busting everywhere. I ain't gonna lie. I'm in the corner like a little hoe. I'm not. If you want to fight, let's fight. But all this throwing bottles and shit, I'm not with that. Fuck that. I'm in the corner. I ain't really. To be honest, listen, man. I didn't do the shit that I normally would have done. All that bottle throwing and shit. Fuck that, man. I'm not trying to get hit in the face with no bottle. Unless I'm in the midst of a fight. But we're intentionally just sitting back throwing bottles and shit. I don't like that. I'm not with that. So boom. Shit's going on for, I swear to God, I think it seemed like 10 minutes. But it had to be maybe 3. Because, the bitches are steady coming in and out the hotel room with all kind of bottles and shit. So we did end up putting paws on the big swole dude. The other dude was big too. All them cats was kind of big. But I don't know, it just popped in my head because I was thinking about he was trying to get me to push that pup for him. Hey, give me to move that pup. Pumpkin, let's go. Man, Pumpkin been down here about an hour. I know she tired. We've been down here at least 45 minutes. Good girl. Good girl. And she fat as hell. I just trimmed her nails today though, man. Cause, with it just coming off of winter, we still ain't got to our typical weather. Right now, on a normal basis, we would probably be in the 50s and 60s every day. Hotter than that. I just seen a picture on Facebook of me last year, yesterday. You know how it'd be like a year ago today or whatever. I had on a hoodie and some shorts. And I remember I was hot as hell that day. Matter of fact, the caption on the picture is, I need a t-shirt. I'm hot as fuck. But for some reason this year it's cold. It's cold right now. I'm in the basement. It's cold in the motherfucker down here. Hey, let's work, girl. Let's work. Pumpkin. Hey, no chewing. No chewing, girl. There you go. There you go. Good girl. Fat as hell, man. I'm almost ashamed of how fat this dog is. Oh no, Lolly P, all up in this woman's ass, and we got in a big old fight about that. Dude, man, you should have fucking tied her up if you're so worried, or went with her. What the fuck, man? I never understood that with dudes. I'm not running up behind nothing, bro. I'm not going through your purse. I'm not answering your phone. I'm not doing none of that. Because if it ever come to light, I'm gonna break bad, and that's just that simple. You know what I mean? If you're doing something that that will violate what we got going on, I'm gonna break bad. Hey, but I'm not gonna be searching and stalking and trying to be a controlling ass weirdo. You feel me? That's not my way of doing things. You either gonna hold me down when I ain't around, or you're not. You know what I mean? Because this is the thing about all of that. You cannot change a person, man. And you cannot stop a person from doing anything they're going to do. You feel me? Like, I used to tell my woman back in the day, like, this was back in the day. I'm a fucking criminal, man. You know what I mean? Like, what makes you think if I'm doing all this shit that I know will get me in trouble with them, You think you going through my phone or calling me 1,000 times is going to stop me from doing anything? All you could do is wait and see. And if I do something, leave me. If not, you're causing a problem before there's a problem. I've never understood that, man. So now we arguing about something, and it's not even really a problem. You're making it a problem. Let's work, girl. I know I shouldn't be on here trying to give relationship advice, but ladies, stop trying to breathe on your man, and men, stop trying to breathe on your woman. You know what I mean? Because you're not going to stop them from doing anything they want to do. Either they're going to do it or they're not. It's just that simple. You think calling them 1,000 times is going to stop them from doing something? You got to be kidding me. Funkin'. No chewing. Come on. Let's work. That's my dog. That's my dog. That's my dog. There you go. Funkin'. Hey. There you go. Yeah, so that's one thing I never really understood with men and women in their relationships. Like, Pumpkin is so fat, and every time I look at her, I just get disappointed. How did I let her get this fat? I'm gonna tell you how I let her get this fat, man. I be high too much. You know, I be on that weed butter, and I be forgetting if I fed them or not. Then they always looking up in my face like they ain't ate all day, knowing damn well they ate. Oh, that's my baby girl. What's up, ma?